Thank you for starting your week with us. Welcome to ARIRANG News Break, live from Seoul. I'm Han Daeun. We begin with the latest on North Korea's ruling Workers' Party Congress. Pyongyang's state-run media reported this morning that the party's Central Committee has adopted a decision in which it reaffirms Kim Jong-un's leadership and calls itself a nuclear power. The reports come after Kim Jong-un announced on Saturday that North Korea would not use nuclear weapons unless its sovereignty is violated, and for the first time mentioned that it would fulfill its non-proliferation obligations. Kwon So-ah has more.
North Korea's state-run news agency reported Monday that the Workers' Party's Central Committee unanimously adopted the decision on Sunday, the third day of the once-in-a-generation event. Kim Jong-un's complete control over North Korea has been reaffirmed, and the decision includes a plan to keep pursuing the so-called Pyeongjin policy of parallel nuclear and economic development. The Korean Central News Agency also said Pyongyang will, quote, boost its self-defensive nuclear force in quality and quantity. In a speech to the Congress shown on Sunday, Kim Jong-un said North Korea was a responsible nuclear weapon state. He also mentioned denuclearization for the first time, saying Pyongyang won't use its nuclear weapons unless its sovereignty is threatened by other countries with nuclear arms. Reacting to Kim's remarks, the United States once again demanded North Korea completely abandon its nuclear ambitions. A spokesman for the U.S. State Department on Sunday urged Pyongyang to stick to its international obligation to denuclearize. He also stressed the UN Security Council's resolution clearly states that North Korea shall end its nuclear program in a complete, verifiable, and irreversible manner. Diplomatic sources say Washington shares the same stance as Seoul, considering Kim's announcement as a clear signal North Korea has no plans to give up its nuclear weapons program. Kwon So-ah, ARIRANG News.
There's a busy day ahead in domestic politics. Korea's ruling Saenuri Party will hold a meeting this afternoon with all of its newly elected lawmakers. Officials want to gather ideas on how to lead the Conservative Party out of its current crisis. The party is still without a leader since Kim Moo-sung, the party's former number one, stepped down to take responsibility for last month's crushing loss in the general election. The Saenuri Party is also expected to discuss when and how to select a new interim leadership. On the opposite side of the aisle, the main opposition Minju Party of Korea's new floor leader Woo Sang-ho is set to meet with Park Ji-won, his counterpart from minor opposition People's Party. The two are expected to discuss the chairperson positions for the 18 standing committees within the National Assembly. Financial woes worsened, but the clock is ticking for Korea's top three shipbuilders as their corporate bond contracts are due to expire by mid to late 2017. According to industry sources, Daewoo Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering, Hyundai Heavy Industries, and Samsung Heavy Industries are due to repay a combined debt of almost $1.9 billion by next year. Daewoo has to pay back $800 million, while Samsung and Hyundai Heavy need to return $510 million and $580 million, respectively. In efforts to pay back money on time, Daewoo Shipbuilding has gone under a creditors-led restructuring program, while Hyundai Heavy and Samsung Heavy are set to start similar programs soon. Korea's financial services industry has shed at least 1,800 jobs over the last 12 months. The Financial Supervisory Service revealed on Monday that the number of workers in the sector has fallen to about 373,600. That's down from 375,400 at this time last year. However, the number of actual job losses is estimated to be higher, as the total number of workers also reflect those who were newly employed. By sector, banks slashed around 2,000 jobs. Life insurance and property insurance companies cut 600 to 700 employees each. Authorities attribute the jobs cuts to worsening profits caused by the prolonged period of low interest rates. Korean-American golfer James Hahn won the Wells Fargo Championship in North Carolina on Sunday, securing his second PGA Tour event title. The win didn't come easy as Hahn and American Roberto Castro went to a playoff after both players finished tied at 9 under par after 4 rounds. Victory chose the Korean-born golfer at the 18th hole as Castro finished the sudden death round with a bogey while Hahn made par. This is Hahn's first win in 15 months since the 2015 Northern Trust Open. And that does it for now. Stick around for more news coming up at noon. From all of us here at ARIRANG, thank you for watching.